Excited.
All right, everybody, welcome to this sixth edition of the Monday Night Rare. We've been off for a couple weeks, but we are back with what should be a fantastic show, something that's been several weeks in the making. I know Angel Eyes and I talked about this many weeks ago when the idea of Monday Night Rare first came about, and it's finally happening. Tonight, my guests are the TitanSisters. That's right. Tonight, for the first time, we actually have a full fire team of 6, all great streamers, but I'm the only one that is a dude. And so let me introduce you to, well, it's true. Anyway, to the other folks in this fire team, the TitanSisters. And in fact, I'll let you guys just go ahead and introduce yourself. Start with Angel Eyes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what the TitanSisters is and how you guys came together.
I'm Angel Eyes, and I started playing Destiny in the beta. And the TitanSisters were created in Guardian Outpost chat. We all met through Guardian Outpost, and we became friends, and now we are just like sisters. We tell each other everything, and they're all awesome, and I love them all.
Okay.
I feel like this is go around the circle, say one nice thing.
Yep.
That's your name.
All right. Whoever wants to go next.
Are we doing it alphabetical?
All right. So okay, I'll pick one. Laura, you go next.
I was gonna go because she was talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think that was a cue. Yeah. I'm Laura. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby twin sister. I'm also probably the most tryhardy. It's ridiculous. I will spend hours on end in the Crucible, shouting at people, and generally being quite salty. But yeah, there is really nothing else. I just spent my entire life in the Crucible. But yeah, we met through Guardian Outpost stream, and I message them daily. We've got a little group chat, and it's just me going, "Hey guys, I want your opinion on this," and they're all just like, "Yeah." We have a massive discussion. And then we'll just talk shit the other times. It's just really lovely.
Yeah.
I love these guys. And also that someone else take the spotlight. Go. Not me.
All right. We'll go BK.
Hey, I'm BK Spleen. Mainly Striker Titan, if you can't tell by my mark and emblem. My favourite thing is punching things. Specifically, shoulder charging people in the Crucible. My other sister said, we all met in Guardian Outpost chat, and we've been pretty much inseparable ever since. And I love talking to them every day. We have a lot of fun together, and yeah, they're my best friends.
Okay. We got Princess Nards. Why don't you go next?
Hi everyone, I'm Princess Nards. I'm probably the crazy, as Jay had put it earlier, the special sister. I'm pretty crazy, and I stream often just to have a bit of fun, really. Obviously we all met with Guardian Outpost because he's awesome, and I love him. He's my Twitch husband. And I just want to answer someone in my chat, sorry. Nightmare, we're not all from the UK, but I'll let Lou tell you where she's from. I just love being part of the TitanSisters. Like, I've had a bit of a rough time lately, and so without them, I actually wouldn't have got through most of the days. So thank you, sisters. I love you. And I'm really happy to be here tonight with you all.
Okay. And last, of course, not least, Lou, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Lou. I'm the German Titan sister. And yeah, like the others said, we met each other in NGO's Twitch chat. And yeah, we're best friends. We are just sisters from another mister. And yeah. Love each other. Titans for the win.
Right on. Yay. All right. Well, there's your introduction. Of course, there's Princess Nars right there, BK Spleen, Angel Eyes, and Lou. Not sure where Laura is. She's not dancing with us at the moment. Where'd she go?
Oh
wait,
I'm
where are you? Where are you though? I don't see you. Unless I'm just blind. Am I just being blind?
Oh, you're up there!
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. She did that thing up there.
Hope you're okay, darling.
She's all up there.
Welcome to the stream. Zagaman, we were just all, welcome to the stream. We were just all, introducing ourselves because we're on Angry Ice Beds, Monday night rare tonight. So, yeah, while we were doing that, we thought we'd have a little dance.
Well...
Oh goodness, I can hear the stream somewhere.
Okay, so so how long have you guys all been streaming now? Well, just go ahead and go around just to get an idea of our Twitch streaming experience.
I've been streaming. I'd say I did like on and off streams from like September, but only been seriously streaming from about January. So Laura, I'll let you take it away.
I'm a bit of an odd one. I've been streaming on and off. I'll occasionally pick it up and go, oh, I'm going to stream for a few hours and then leave it alone for 3 months. But I started sort of December time, doing once a week maybe, and it's got to the point now where I'm like, I actually quite like streaming, so I'm trying to do it a few times a week, try and fit it around my uni schedule. But I was quite put off for a while because I streamed back in April or March last year, and I pulled up my stream, I started streaming, and suddenly trolls in my chat. I had 2 or 3 guys being really quite abusive and offensive and just really sexist in my chat, and I didn't know what to do with them. I just left them to it, but I mean, it just put me off for ages, and I was like, I swear none of my guy friends get this amount of crap in their streams, but okay. And I just went off it for a while, but now I mean, Guardian Outpost community has massively boosted my confidence, because I mean, they'll turn up. They'll come support me, and if I get any trolls in my chat, they're gone in an instant because my mods just ban them. And it's so much nicer this time round, and I'm gonna give it a go. Yay. Hopefully, good things.
I just realized I'm sorry to interrupt. I just realized that I had Dr. Dave's logo on the overlay. He was supposed to be able to get my guest last couple weeks, but he's been having internet issues, so hopefully we'll have him on next week. But anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, continue. Whoever was next, go ahead and continue. I'm sorry.
Me?
Sure. Hey, you go.
I'm guess I'm a bit odd as well. I've probably been streaming on and off for about 8 months. I've stopped recently because I've been having internet issues and we're trying to get that sorted. But yeah, no, I enjoy streaming. Just one of the first streams I went onto on Twitch, he said, "Oh, why don't you just give it a go, see what happens?" So I did, and that's how I managed to find other people through Twitter, and then got to know the community that I have now.
Okay.
Who have we done?
So I've been streaming for just over a year now. I started streaming because my boyfriend wouldn't shut up about it because he was doing so well on his, so I decided to give it a go, and I streamed to myself for quite a few months. Yeah. But because I just play games, it was just something else to do, and people that popped in every now and then, it was quite nice just to chat to them because I'm quite a social person. So yeah, it was just nice, something to do whilst I was playing anyway, so I thought I might as well pop it on. But yeah, I pretty much got, I suppose it's really took off since August last year, where I had my little,
Moment of inspiration?
like my thing set for me, my goals set,
challenge,
and so my challenge. That's the word I'm looking for. So that I could get Destiny, and then I just streamed a lot more from then and got myself known a bit more because of that.
Okay. And does that? We still have one more to go.
Yeah, I'm still. So yeah, I'm the newest one to streaming because of internet issues and just crappy internet at all. I started in January, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I do really enjoy it. I have a creative stream every Tuesday, something different to Destiny. And how often I can, I stream Destiny as well. But the weekly Tuesdays creative is a must see. Yeah, so that's the main thing on my stream at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so
I just got killed by a guy called Touch Me. Really.
how appropriate.
Oh no!
All right, so just so everybody knows, if those guys have just joining us, this is Monday Night Rare, brought to you by PlayNation.io. Make sure you check it out, PlayNation.io on the interwebs. It's a great resource for new and growing streams. They got overlays amongst other things, including ways to help promote your channel. And so you want to check them out. PlayNation.io owns the internet. Rogue Bishop really has done a great job with that website. It's super exciting what he's done over there. And I'm very happy to be a part of that and have him have them sponsoring the podcast. So now, of course, why we decided to have this podcast is because there's been a lot of talk in recent months, kind of regarding, the whole topic of, female gamers and streamers and the different standards they're held to, or the different experiences that they deal with overall versus, what is considered to be a primarily male dominated hobby, which of course we're kind of learned is not really the case through statistics. I've definitely seen statistics where they say that the actual female gamers are outnumbering the male gamers. So I mean, this is a statistic I saw, and it kind of, and the thing is, like, I guess you don't really think about it, but I guess I would kind of venture a guess that one of the reasons why a lot of the female gamer, you don't really see as many of the female gamers just out, out in the out in, I don't know, not say out in public, but I mean, you don't really know about it sometimes. It's because of the things that they deal with. So why don't we just go ahead and talk about that? As a female gamer and streamer, what are some of the challenges that you guys face on a day-to-day basis?
Heavy ammo inbound.
I'll rant on this one, so you guys might want to go first.
We should touch on what Laura said first. I think, one of the biggest things, especially with streaming, is the trolls that come in.
Sure.
Laura said, to start with, it just put her off streaming straight away, and it's just typical lads coming in thinking that they can just be rude to you because you're a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to chime in on that one?
Anybody else?
I don't
I mean, I've not,
You wanna let me know?
I've not really had too much of it in my chat in particular because my mod's really good and basically getting rid of anyone who starts talking crap in my chat.
I've got a big face.
But I've definitely seen it with other female streamers as well, that they kind of get, I think everyone gets trolls, but when it's a female, it's usually obviously, you're crap at the game or something sexual towards them.
Yeah.
This looks like a funny kitchen.
Yeah, that one.
Oh man.
I've never had that one, but
I've had that one, and this looks like a funny place for you to be making me a sandwich.
Oh jeez.
oh wow.
Yeah, that's one thing, as a male streamer, of course, I don't get that. I get different kinds of trolls, but that's, definitely don't see any of that. Wow.
It's aimed at being very sexist, that we shouldn't be on the game, we should be elsewhere. It's old-fashioned.
I've only come across it once, and that wasn't even in my stream. That was in a friend's stream.
Right.
Where they were like, "Oh, you play games? Oh my god!" And then just trying to ask for my number and stuff. And I mean, the guy who had the stream, he was really good, and he just blocked them pretty much straight away. But it's just a bit odd. You don't expect to go into a friend's chat and then be treated like you're some kind of plaything for them.
Right.
Oh no!
I got man.
I've definitely had that. I've had someone come in and try to chat up blind straight away. Because I had quite a few people in my chat, so they kind of got knocked down a peg or two straight away.
Yeah, I mean, with me, it's I play quite competitively in PvP, and I consider myself pretty good at it. I feel like people don't take me as seriously because of my gender. It may just be me being paranoid, but I really do feel like people don't take me seriously. Because I'll say, "Oh, I'm really concerned about my stats," and people will be like, "Oh yeah, right." I'm going, "No, really? I would like to beat all of you. And it just feels odd.
Right.
I'm treated slightly differently to everyone else.
Hey.
And I'm just not taking this seriously. And I feel like there's more that I have to prove. And that's why I get so... I get really, really competitive in the Crucible. Anyone who plays with me will know that I'm generally not particularly pleasant in the Crucible if I'm losing.
Right.
I'm on outside
I just
heavy.
feel like I have more to prove than the males I play with. I just feel like they treat me differently, but yeah. I get very competitive. And I'm not the best at the game, so it's a nasty
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
So, okay, so...
yes, I got a gun! It was Willy!
Why do you guys think that... Let's talk about that for a minute. And guys in chat, feel free to include your questions. We'll definitely be taking questions from chat and topics from chat. And Mono Duchess, your topic will be brought up, so we'll get to that here in a little bit. So and that goes from anybody's chat, anybody that's streaming right, from you ladies' chats, or from my chat. So if there's any questions or any topics we want to talk about, we got all the time we want. If we got scheduled for an hour, if we want to go beyond an hour to cover as much as we want, that's there's nothing wrong with that as well. So let's talk about why do you think that is? Do you have any theories on why it is that that female gamers are held to a different standard or aren't respected as much? You think it's just from the simple stereotype that that is a male hobby, or from the perspective that people think it's a male hobby?
Yeah, I think that
don't think
definitely.
it's too deliberate. I don't think it's too deliberate that people are like, oh, you're a girl, therefore you're shit. It's just a case of it's sort of ingrained slightly into society that we're not as good. You don't really see that many competitive female PvP players. They're out there. It's just we get mocked for it half the time, so we don't bother. I'm gonna die.
I think it's because the females are seen as a weaker sex. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm just saying that's like the general gist of things, and it was a male-dominated hobby. So I feel like now it's kind of like, oh well, you guys don't know how to play games, and then people are shocked if they see one of us playing and we're doing well, and they're like, oh wow, you're a girl and you can play. It's like, it shouldn't be oh, you're a girl and you can play, I'm really shocked. It should just be a generic, you're a gamer and you're good.
Right.
Yeah, it's like people put us in that thing of you're a girl gamer. No, I'm just a gamer.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I don't call boys male gamers or man gamer, boy gamer. I call them a gamer.
Sure.
So why do we have to be branded as a girl gamer? It's like, no, I just game. I'm a gamer, like everybody else that games.
For sure. So guys in the chat, just to make you guys aware, if you weren't aware, that this is Monday Night Rare, our weekly podcast, and today we have a very special podcast with my guests, the TitanSisters, Angel Eyes, Lumic, Princess Nards, BK Spleen, and Laura Apocalyptic, the TitanSisters. You can type _TitanSisters in the chat to bring up a list of their streaming channels. So make sure you go get them a follow. And we'll be talking with them again primarily about the topic of the issues that they deal with as female gamers and streamers. So let's go ahead and kind of move on or switch gears a little bit and talk about the streaming, and more of the streaming aspect is as it comes to how certain females decide to present themselves on stream. Of course, talking about the Boo Girls, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like I knew that they were there, right? Because it's just so prevalent. But just recently, there was an article on Kotaku of a Twitch streamer that had decided to kind of get away from that, and she described some of the different things that she went through to present herself in that way with the sole purpose of driving in views. How do you feel that either harms or doesn't harm, or what effect you guys feel that has on the industry as the streaming industry as a whole for other female streamers that decide not to do that? Anybody?
Someone want to go before I rant?
I'm glad we're gonna rant on this one.
The I don't feel like I can wear anything other than bulky jumpers if I ever got a
Sure.
face cam. Because
Thank you. I'm
people come
the
in-
same
Yeah.
though.
People come
I
into my stream and be
always like
"Oh,
wear a high
so
neck
flat."
top on stream. Even if I've worn something different, like I had a V-neck jumper on once and I hated wearing it. You couldn't see my boobs, but because I was showing more of my chest, that's how I felt that people might come in my stream and look at it. So I changed my top.
Yeah, I think because the booby streamers have created this culture, it's now like if you're a girl and you show any sort of skin at all,
Yeah.
then you're being sexual. Even if you're not, even if it's just your arms and you've got a short t-shirt on, it's like, oh, you're showing skin. And you kind of always looking at yourself going, what should I wear? Can I wear that? Like, obviously, where we are, it's freezing at the minute anyway. but in summer, it's like, I know I won't feel comfortable wearing like a vest top because they'll be like, oh, you're one of those streamers. And it's like, it's made it really hard for female streamers in general to be taken seriously.
Okay. Anybody get? Yeah,
I
go ahead.
mean,
I look in, Agro.
in the summer, I'm gonna die of like heat exhaustion at some point because of my jumpers. I mean, I wear a lot of jumpers anyway, but it's a case of I have some really nice tops that are nerdy tops, but they're reasonably low cut, and I just cannot wear them on stream. I would not feel comfortable putting them on because I know what kind of retribution I could get for it. Even though, if anyone who knows me, I am like the least likely person to try and attract people with my lack of boobs. Anyway, it's just a stereotype. I'm sorry, I need to stop making those jokes. But yeah, I would love to wear whatever I want to, but it just looks so realistic. And I'm even hesitant to get a face cam at the moment. I'd like one so I can interact with my chat more because I make some pretty interesting facial expressions when I'm getting killed. And I gesture a lot, and I feel this does help me interact with people. And just the voice, it's just me talking, and I have to talk constantly, and I don't have the energy for that half the time. But I'm just hesitant to get one because people will come into my stream and possibly make comments on my stream, possibly make sexual comments telling me to do shit, but I just don't want that. So for now, I'm not getting one because I'm a bit hesitant on what I might get from people watching my stream.
Laura Dunn says, can confirm her facial expressions are impressive.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I mean, I actually agree with you there, Laura, because that's one of the reasons why I've not got a cam. It's not just because they're expensive, it's because I'm concerned of what kind of people that's going to attract to my stream, and then what am I going to wear? I mean, for me, I'm very much like, you know, a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. I don't think I have any low-cut tops to my name. But it's just you don't want to start off a stream and just expect people to arrive purely because of that reason, and then you don't know what kind of comments are going to be. That's the thing, you don't know if people are going to come in and start saying, oh, why haven't you got your boobs out and all that. I don't know what kind of reception that's going to get, because I have heard of another female streamer who streamed for ages without a cam and then got one, and she said she had to ban 5 people within her first stream of having a face cam.
Okay.
which, you know, you shouldn't have to do, because that's just not what you look into. You think it's been nice and be more interactive with my chat, and then to have to ban 5 people because they are being explicit towards you, it's not what you want.
I mean, I like to think I take less shit than some people do. Some people try and be nice to everyone that comes to the stream. If someone's rude to me, I'll ban them. Oh, sorry, I'm a dick. I didn't pick that up. Yeah, I mean, I'll ban them.
Yeah, I got it.
There are some people who aren't as nice as me, and they'll take shit, and shit they shouldn't have to take. Sure. I'm really nasty. I'll just ban people if they're rude to me, just straight away. Like, nope, don't have time for this. I just want to enjoy my stream.
I think of a lot of what we're saying kind of is like, because of booby streamers, like some people who watch Twitch expect every female to be like that, so they think they can come in and talk crap and be suggestive, and that's the thing that all female streamers want, which it isn't, because like, especially someone like Laura, who is amazing.
Sorry. Oh god.
it's about her gameplay. Like that's the thing. Like, watch her for her personality and her gameplay, and being taken seriously.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are so many good people in the community, but there are dickheads who will just try and ruin it for us. and those are the ones I object to.
Sure, for sure. But do you feel okay? So let me ask you this: do you? I mean, are you? I mean, over. I mean, obviously, and this is kind of. I'm trying to figure out the way to phrase this question, but do you, while being kind of somewhat resentful for the way they're presenting themselves, do you still feel that that if that's the way they choose to run their stream, that's okay, or do you feel that maybe there should be, you know?
It's obviously okay because everybody donates to them and Twitch thinks it's okay and everybody else, you know, they have hundreds of people viewing them at a time, so it must be alright, like, you know.
I think the worst thing
there must be somewhere along the line where it's okay to get your boobs out and that's just accepted in life. You know, like, I don't think in my opinion, I don't think it's acceptable because that's not why we have boobs and what our bodies are about, and we have to fight a lot of times, like, you know, against chauvinistic men, you know, and then they're just putting it out there for all to see.
Sure.
And it affects everything, you know, it's not just about streaming, like men expect that then in like relationships and, you know, other places, you know, like YouTube and things like that, and on Twitter, like, you know, if you post a picture, they expect, you know, it's like, it seems socially acceptable to have your boobs out when you go live streaming, like, have a picture, a selfie of you. It means, like, I love a selfie. I am a bit of a selfie, you know, I have over 600 on my phone.
Yeah.
I am a selfie queen. But it's not like I don't take selfies of my boobs, and that's basically what they're doing.
Sure.
To get people to come to their stream. That's how they're, that's not what our bodies are for. Like, you know, just using it as an exploiting it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the worst one that I've ever
Hi,
seen
Mr.
was
Skill,
where...
thanks ever so much for stopping by, dude. I'll accept your friend request when I get off stream. Sorry.
no, I was just going to say the worst one that I've ever seen was where there was she wasn't even playing the game for one, and also, you know, like you normally have your cam in the corner and the game on the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh, she had it the other way around, and you could just see straight down her top, and she wasn't even playing.
Oh, jeez.
She was just like,
yeah.
And it was just, well, you can't even see the game for one. She's just sat there in the really low cooktop, just chatting and not doing anything.
I mean, overall, I think it's just a case of Twitch needs to be stricter on it. But then, if you think of it from a business point of view, they're bringing in viewers, they're bringing in money. So I don't think Twitch is going to turn around and go no, because they're making loads of money.
But it's also a bit daft because Twitch terms of service says like you're not supposed to show cleavage, but that you see it everywhere.
Yeah, like they've literally broken Twitch's terms of service, but because they're making Twitch money, Twitch are like, oh no, it's fine. Worry about it.
I take pretty chilled out approach to other people to this. I mean, if it's that obvious, I'll object. I mean, if you're showing a bit of cleavage, and you're just playing the game normally, I won't question it. I mean, you choose how you want to dress. If it's a low cut top, so be it. As long as you're not actually like flashing the camera, I just won't question it. But if it's to that extent, it's sort of, you're giving us a bad name and it's making my life difficult, please stop that.
I mean, I'm never going to dictate to people what they can and can't wear, but it does come a point where they've only just literally got their nipples just covered, and you're wondering, you know,
and you're not even playing the game, so then it's a bit like, oh, why is that? And strategically standing up in front of the camera so you get a full, you know, view of the boob.
An eyeful.
Yeah, the one that I do hate is the subboard behind them, so they have to bend over to put someone's name on the subboard. That's when it's like, oh, come on.
Oh man, I haven't seen that. I guess I'm not watching the right streamers. I don't know.
No, it's all right. Later on, I'll link you the right one.
Right. Because, well, I'm going to be honest. Like when I first came to Twitch, I think I was a little jaded towards a lot of female streamers. Just for a lot of that, I felt like, me personally, I didn't really appreciate those kind of tactics. You know, I felt they were very exploitive, not only of themselves, but of the men that, you know, are attracted to that type of streamer. I've always felt it provided a very toxic environment because, you know, obviously there's for a certain reason. And something somebody brought up in chat also, what do you guys think about certain names that are that seem to be generally intended to point out that they're a female streamer, or even titles. Or for example, when I remember even before I started streaming, I saw this this one title in a forum that was there. This girl was trying to advertise that she just started streaming, and in her post, it said, you know, I'm a new streamer, you know, a new girl streamer, blah blah blah, this and that. But I don't want to be known just to be for a girl streamer. But yet in her title it said new girl streamer, you know, blah blah blah, and it was very, you know, poignant to that. So what do you guys think about that, like that subject, just from the gamer tag standpoint, and from, you know, the titles of the channels and like forum posts of it?
I'm laughing because obviously my name.
Right.
But you will be surprised how many times I've been online before I started streaming, and when I'm offline and I'm just playing, and people will send me a message and be like, "Are you a girl?" You know, and I'm like, "No, I'm a lad." You know, like called princess. Like what the hell? Like, I mean, my name doesn't come because I am a princess, if you know what I mean. I'm quite a lad.
What? You're
more
not a
than
princess?
I am girly. I am a princess. But it comes from like my I made it up years and years ago when my brothers and sisters, I'm like the favourite. We don't have to say out loud that I am. Everybody knows it. But I'm the favourite child in my family, so my brothers and sisters call me Mummy and Daddy's little princess. So this is like where it all come from, because then I started being called Princess Naz. And when I was younger, I was a lot less, like I was not girly at all. I literally, my mum was like, I should have given birth to a boy. Like, she wouldn't get me in a skirt, anything pink, nothing. Like, considering pink is now my favourite colour. Yeah, it was like completely different. So my name is like really, it's kind of like evolved, like myself, I've kind of grown into that princess name rather than picking it because that's what I wanted to be called. It was like picked because it was funny that that's what the people were calling me. But I do know that some people obviously, like I see when I started streaming, like that's kind of something my boyfriend said to me, oh, put like girl gamer and then you'll get more people. And I was like, I don't want to put girl gamer, like I'm a gamer, not a, it doesn't matter, I'm a girl. Like, I don't want people to come and see me just because I'm a girl. I want people to come and see me because they want to have fun in my stream. Like, we want to hang out and we're going to chat and be friends. So, yeah, I don't really like it that much, but that's why I'm laughing, because my name.
I mean, for me, like, in particular, like, PSN and gamer tags and stuff like that, I mean, girls are girly, and I don't think it should be a case of you can't have a girly name just because you're a girl. But I don't know, that's where I stand on that. Like, yeah, have whatever for your name, just as long as it's not something ridiculous. Like, I have seen some ridiculous ones, which I won't go into, which are very, very provocative. So someone straight away is going to go, that's a girl, and she might get her tits out, so I'll click on that kind of thing. I've seen those. But I think like the Nards, Princess Nards, like that's just a normal kind of girly name, even though she wasn't originally.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
And most people just call me Nards as well. Like, I don't go, oh yeah, you've got to call me Princess Nards. Like, I say to people,
Your
like,
Majesty.
Oh,
That's how you
That's what we have to say every day. She makes us do it.
HRH Nards. Oh shit, they're like all sniping down there. Sorry, I swore. Oh god, I'm walking into a wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny how many friend requests I get after a game of Crucible, even when I'm not the top, and I'm just like, you're not adding me for my skill. I know what this is about.
Sure.
Because they don't add anybody else I'm with, it's just me. And I'm going, okay.
Yeah, I do get that.
Probably because I
Yeah, I never get friend requests after a match. What the hell?
You're not getting your beads out enough, Angle. That's what it is.
Oh man. Anyway, so but yeah, that was all right. I don't know. Like, one thing I will say is, as a streamer, like when I started this channel, I thought a lot about many different things, including dude. All right, there we go. Anyway, a lot of different things about, because I wanted to create okay, well, let me start over. When I started my channel, I wanted to be successful. I wasn't necessarily starting it to make it a career. or whatever. But one of the reasons I started it was just the challenge of growing the stream and, you know, doing something with it. And one of the first things I thought of was forming a brand, and your name, you know, is a brand. And mine very much, you know, very much so. And one of the first things I thought of, that has to be something memorable and potentially something that people would, you know, click on, you know, because of, oh man, conspiracy theory. Anyway, so yeah, and then of course, you know, so names are very, very important. But again, just like
they are very important.
So just.
I mean, I agree with that. But I mean, I was looking into a little while ago how to grow my channel, because I'm reasonably interested in growing it, like, quite considerably. I would like to. It's a fun hobby, and it's something for me to do with my time, which I have far too much of. And it was a case of branding. Mtash has done a video on it. He's like, it's branding. You need to have a memorable name, a memorable logo, or something like that people will just remember you by. If you've got sort of ZX Ninja Star 529 or whatever, people are going to see your name and forget it. But, I mean, I like to think mine is reasonably memorable. Oh, I'm so dead right now. I am so dead. Ta-da! I'm alive somehow. But yeah, it's branding, and it is also sort of community. Oh god, why?
Are you kidding me? He slammed me.
I give up. I'm just getting killed. Somebody else talk. I'm getting killed.
I punched one with the heavy. It's all good.
Someone in my chat's got a good question. He said, "What do you do when doubles came out and you had millions of guys asking you to play?" Yeah, seriously, that was the biggest mistake I ever did, saying out loud on Twitter that I don't have a day.
Oh man,
that was like the worst thing. That's the biggest mistake.
God.
Yeah.
The weirdest of people that I didn't even know were like, "I'll be your day, I'll be your day, we'll do this, we'll do that." I was like, dude, I don't even know who you are. Like, you've never even tweeted me before.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I found interesting about that event, is that I don't know what Bungie's intentions were, or what they felt would come out of it. Oh man, you know, because obviously Crimson Doubles it's themed around Valentine's Day. And, you know, it's, they expect people just, you know, just to be, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird thing. And obviously there was a lot of, you know, same-sex couples, if you will. I mean, people that are, you know, two guys or two girls that were playing together, not necessarily in a romantic sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's definitely one of those ones interesting. But
yeah, it was like, it's obviously Valentine's Day, like everybody says it's like aimed at ladies. So it was kind of, I think it was a good way to kind of like bring it into the game, I suppose. I really enjoyed Crimson Doubles, to be fair. But yeah, it did spark that, oh, you know, like everyone's gonna be he's gonna be your like double partner, and it did bring out a few weirdos.
Oh, I just
Naz will never put that she hasn't got a date live on Twitter ever again.
Yeah.
But did you feel it?
And I only said that as a joke.
But did you guys kind of feel some, I don't know, pressure is really the word, but like some sort of almost obligation, you know, to play with a guy as opposed to playing just with one of your female friends?
No,
I play primarily with very PvP tryhardy guys. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they are PvP tryhards, and there aren't really any other girls in the group. But I think that's just coincidence, because they don't. We have girls come in and out of the group and play with us sometimes, and they are perfectly fine with them. They don't last long around me if they're not completely fine with my gender. But yeah, I mean, I played with them probably just because they were the only people around, but it was fun. I enjoyed Crimson Doubles, and I didn't feel too much pressure. But I think everyone was too. Oh no! Oh, I'm dead.
That's what I love about doing this. There's like right in the middle of a thought, you'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm getting chased down by this guy." Anyway, yeah, just completely.
That was a solar titan. That was terrifying, and I've forgotten everything now because I got attacked by a solar titan.
Yeah, I've just realised I have my super. I should probably use that.
Got him. Yeah, somebody else. Help me here. Because I forgot what I was
Well,
talking about.
I didn't feel pressured to play with a member of the opposite sex.
Right.
We have each other as well to play with and stuff. So
Yeah.
we don't. Yeah, I don't think we ever feel like pressure really to play with guys.
Sure.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah, 'cause I
somebody
think
tries to pressure me into something, I like to think I'm headstrong enough now that I can brush it off and be like, you keep talking shit and you'll just get banned and I'll just cut off all contact with you. But it for some people it's not as easy as just being an asshole and telling them to go away.
Sure.
But I like to think I have a reasonably good hold on it of if you upset me or you're rude to me, oh no, girl. Yeah, I think that was a quadruple actually, just to make you feel bad. Sorry. So yeah, wow, that guy. Oh, I'm so dead. It's lots of fun. Oh no, don't do it. Oh my goodness. What is it with all the Titans smashing me? That's my job.
That's Warlock.
Leave me alone.
Oh, there's a sniper the other way.
All right. So you just pause real quick. For those of you guys who are in the stream and are unaware of what's going on, tonight is Monday Night Rare. It's the return. We hadn't had it for a couple weeks, but we're back at it with the TitanSisters. 5 excellent female streamers, but they're not excellent because they're female, but they're just excellent streamers. And of course, we're brought to you. This is all brought to you by PlayNation.io. Head on over to them on the interwebs. PlayNation.io is the website. Check them out if you are a new or growing streamer. They have all kinds of resources to help your channel grow, including instructional videos. They have free overlays. They have you can also get custom overlays for a minimal fee. So check them out. PlayNation.io. Click off that. There we go.
That's what I'm just shoulder charging everybody.
So does anybody feel that maybe some of the pressure or some of the trolls or whatever are coming in because they want to see you fail as a streamer?
Heavy ammo on the way.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
They do.
They just want to try and
And
break
they-
someone.
Yeah, and
They
they
go away
just
about it
try-
in the most backwards way, though. Like, they want you to fail, but they're giving you extra
Sure.
viewers.
Yeah, what they should be doing is just boycotting us and not coming to our streams, but coming to our streams and giving us crap. Literally, I just like thank everyone for coming. I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
you've
she
got that
does,
opinion.
it's
I'm like, that is your opinion, but thanks ever so much for coming. Like, you're really helping me out by adding to my viewership, pushing me up that directory. It's really great that you came in here and you did this for me, you know, and supported me. And I'm just really nice to them, and they just leave.
Right.
They don't even bother like trolling. After they've said their first thing, I'm just nice to them. I used to get really angry about it and be like, who the hell do you think you are and stuff, but now I'm just nice to them. And they don't, 9 times out of 10, they just leave. Like they don't say anything else because all they want is that reaction.
For
from
sure.
you.
For sure.
Nice legs there, Tash.
Oh god, that didn't make sense for a second. Wow. Oh gosh.
What about how do you
I'm somehow managing to go positive. This is great.
how do you guys feel like
This is
the
the best I've done all
media kind of controls? How do you feel the media kind of controls how, or how do you feel it not really controls but influences Twitch as a medium? Anybody?
What do you mean, like social media or just
Well, I would say
in
media in general, but social media is a part of it because I know that I mean there's certainly like when we were kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, where you'll see a streamer who claims to not be a booby streamer, but then they like maybe on Twitter they post a very sexual picture saying I'm live now, come and watch me, or just really in general how the media has influenced what Twitch is.
I think one of the worst ones that I saw, which I shared with the girls, was a girl was going live, and the picture to say that she was going live on Twitter was literally her legs with a controller on her legs when she was in stockings, there was like no face, no nothing, and that was her. And it's clickbait. That's what it is. It's clickbait. It's like, oh look, you know, might be nudity. Let's click. And unfortunately, it does work.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does work. So, but I think everything media is hypersexualized nowadays because sex does sell. So I think you can think of it in two ways: of either they're being clever with the marketing, or you know, it's a shame that that's what they're having to do to get viewers.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm not exactly encouraging the whole sort of I'm a female, you should watch me because of that, but I'm not exactly discouraging it. I feel like there's a bit of a fine line, but
Kind of nice in Laura's
if
sense,
people
I
are going to
think.
turn up and be like, oh, you're a girl, I'm going to stay, and I'm like, you have the wrong reasons for being here, but cool, thanks for bumping up my view account. And it's like, what do I even do? I just try to be chill with it, but it does bother me that I probably get more attention than I should because of my gender, and I want to be noticed for my skill. That is a very big part of my Destiny play. I want to be noticed for my skill, not my gender. And
I think. No, I'm sorry. I think we would be lying if we didn't say that some people have probably come into our chat just because we're female, and especially if you've got a cam and you're attractive, people are going to come in and go, "She's pretty," but
Clearly, no one stays around my stream.
I'd hope people stayed because of like, oh, but she's got a good personality or the gameplay is good, and that's why they stay, not just based on the fact that, oh, she looks pretty.
Sure.
Yeah, not on the fact, oh, she pulled her boobs out. That's the point. They may come because we have a cam and we may look pretty, but they stay because of us or because of our gameplay. And not because of our skin that we show or something like that, and that's the main difference, I think.
Yeah, we weren't. I think all of us we stream because we like to have that social side of it, and it's about having fun and having people come and hang out with you and chat with you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not you know, and also showing your good, especially in Laura's case, showing your amazing skill. I have no skill. So you know, it's I just want to personally, I just want to create a fun place where people can come and hang, and if they don't want to stream themselves or if they are gaming, they can come and game with me and jump in and get in the chat really and stuff. And, it's more about that, rather than it being about the, what we look like and we're a girl.
Well, I mean, my looks aren't going to get me any merit, but it's a case of I don't want to go face cam just because
Shut up, Laura.
I've
seen your face.
You saw that face drunk. Drunk
Big
I've met
way.
Nard twice.
I was pretty drunk too.
2 consecutive weekends. Both times there was alcohol involved, and it was a pub. I'm not sure what that
Don't
means about
start
me.
telling people that I'm leading you astray. Come on.
I'm a uni student. I'm already astray. But yeah, they're lovely lads. I haven't met the others yet. So...
But we will meet one day.
Oh, this guy's gonna.
Speaking about meeting, does anybody have any plans? I know you guys are all over in Europe, but do you guys have any plans of making it over this way for DestinyCon?
It's
Nah,
a bit
just go in.
expensive for me.
I'm going to
I'm a
Destiny.
student.
Oh God.
I'd love to go, and I just got snatched from the most ridiculous place. Damn it. I'd love to go, but it's
My friends think I'm having a midlife crisis, but you know, YOLO.
for me.
Well, there's a good topic. Speaking about how does your as a female streamer and a female gamer, how does your family see you? I mean, how do they see what you do?
Oh, no.
I mean,
why didn't you step up to
yeah.
Oh no. My parents are technophobes. If I go near the PlayStation, I get glared at. Also, I just landed really left headshot, but yeah. They do not approve of me gaming at all. But I do it at uni. I have my own house here. I can do what I want. And it's just such a breather from my family is quite, let's say, middle class, quite proper. It's all a bit boring, but I've met so many lovely people through this. And when I go home, I'm just cut off from them, and it's really not very pleasant. But one day my parents will get round to the fact that I am serious about this, and I'd really like to make something of my channel to show, so I could maybe pull in a decent amount of viewers, send them a link and say, this is what I've achieved. Please be proud of me, I've put effort into this, but at the moment it's a case of don't bring it up near Laura's parents. Oh my god. Which is a shame, but I mean, I have enough people here that are proud of me and that support me, so I'm just keeping out of conversation for now. And I just got really ripped apart. That was unpleasant. Oh gosh.
I just punched down a sunbreaker before you even threw a hammer.
Yeah, anybody else got better stories about how their parents are holding it?
When I first started gaming, like, my parents were a little bit like, what the hell are you doing? Like, back then I've grown up between two brothers, so, you know, when you want to be in with the in-crowd, you're gonna, like, jump on the PlayStation and that with them, and play with them and their friends and stuff, but yeah, since I got a bit more serious with it, they are like, oh my gosh, our daughter's turned into a nerd. But, like, and it's becoming something that maybe I want to do a bit more in the future as well. So, like, for a job, you know, like getting into a tech career and stuff. So they are a bit like, oh, okay, you know, they kind of like view it a lot differently. Because, like, when I try, and it's like trying to explain to them, like, this is what it's about, and is why we do it. Like, it's kind of like, instead of going to the pub with all your mates, this is where you kind of come and hang out.
This is cheaper.
Yeah, well, I don't know. When I bought my PS4 the first time I was, you know, for my first ever single Valentine's Day, when I had to buy a TV as well, my dad wasn't that impressed when I told him how much it would cost out of my student loan.
Alright, so let's switch gears a little bit, because it is, I mean, we're starting to get close to that, what time is it? 8 o'clock Eastern time. So, I mean, I know it's really late for you guys. And again, thanks for staying up and hanging out with us. And again, if you guys want to keep talking, we can obviously keep talking. I'm not going to be getting out for another couple hours anyway. But so let's switch gears a little bit and let's talk specifically about what would you say, and not necessarily just to a new female streamer, but just to a new streamer in general. What kind of advice would you give?
I would also be interactive with your chat.
Yeah, that's a big one. But another one is a community. I tried streaming once, and as I said, it went badly, so I stopped. But then I came into the Guardian Outpost community, and I found all the small streamers, and even the big streamers. I mean, I pop into Hovey and Nana's chats all the time, and they're just so lovely. But it was the community I built up first. Might be advantageous to... Oh, what? You are lagging really badly. But yeah, build up a community and just make some friends in the community first. And if you support them, they'll support you back. It's not rocket science, it's just support for support, and it's really, really lovely.
Damn it.
So yeah, I mean, definitely don't just try and do it alone, because you will have a miserable time. Oh, let's go. Oh, that was a nice triple. But yeah, definitely just make some friends, just get a community together, and it won't be as difficult as you think. Because I mean, I turn on the stream, and people turn up and come and see me that I see regularly in Guardian Outpost streams, in Nard streams, when I actually get there when I'm not asleep. Your streams even, I've seen people from yours, Iceberg, that just come into my chat like, hey Laura, and I'm like, oh, you remember me, I still exist, good. And it's just really lovely. I got smacked out, yeah. So yeah, something else.
Okay.
Have that, Hannah.
I think one of the things that I would say is just do what makes you happy as well. So if you like streaming, do it. Pick the game
should
you
enjoy
want
what
to
you're
play.
doing.
Yeah. Like, I find a lot of people that like, oh, I want to play this game or stream this game, but I don't think people will watch me. And it's like, it should be, you know, you having fun, not playing a game that you don't really like because you think you're going to get viewers. Like, you got to enjoy yourself, because otherwise that comes across to your viewers that you're not having fun.
Yeah, and we can.
Sorry about the noises. I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, and we can kind of come back to.
This is what my stream
This is just regular.
We can kind of come back to advice here in a second, but there was something that's kind of brought up in chat, and it was kind of framed in an interesting way, and we kind of touched on it a little bit, but so you know, when you talked about your choice of game, how do you feel that maybe choosing to play a first-person shooter kind of affects people's perception of you?
I think with me, I've never played a first-person shooter properly before, so they just come and think, "Wow, she's crap." No, I've improved a lot, but I think I don't know whether there's that much stigma to it. That might just be me being naive, but I don't know.
I mean, Destiny, admittedly, is the first game I've picked up. I picked it up January last year. It was the only game I had on the PlayStation, and I'm still here. I've ranked up more hours on this game than I would have a full-time job, and I'm still going. But it's a case of it is the only game I play, and the only game I really know, so I know a hell of a lot about it. And if people are like, well, you shouldn't be playing this game, you probably don't know anything. I like destroying them.
Right.
It's very entertaining when they're just like, oh well, I bet you can't even snipe, and I'm like, do you use short gaze or ambush? And you can just see the fear in their eyes. Once you're just like, we're going into stats now. It's just funny. When people assume that I can't do a first person shooter. Because I've never played it before. I mean, I'm decent now. I like to think I'm decent. I've been trying really damn hard. So yeah, it's getting there. And
Yeah, it's like for me, I'm slowly improving in PvP, but not much. For me, I've played Destiny for just over a year. We got it at Christmas, not last year, the year before. And it's just been one of those. I played solo for quite a while. It was probably 6 months before then I entered the Twitter community and found everybody, and now I've got limitless people to play with.
Oh yeah. Back on the other thing, really quickly. When you said to new streamers, get a Twitter. The network is unbelievable on Twitter.
Always
Get
be
a
on
Twitter. Go and follow Guardian Outpost or some streamers. Follow some streamers, and you will find their communities, and in turn, that will introduce you to a hell of a lot of people. I mean, I've done so much networking through Twitter, it's not even funny. I know 90% of the people I do just because of Twitter. And I've just randomly interacted with people from my friends of friends of friends, and it's just so useful. Get a Twitter. Don't worry about Facebook, that's rubbish. Get Twitter.
Yeah, what is Facebook? Facebook is dead.
Okay. It's kind of back on the topic of advice for newer streamers. And again, this is going to be more towards the female side of things, but it could apply obviously to guys as well. But it was kind of brought up in chat here. How do you guys go about, and how do you guys advise female streamers or male streamers, but more kind of looking at female streamers to deflect or handle the negativity and the trolling that comes along? How do you guys deal with that on a day-to-day basis so that you don't get discouraged from streaming?
I surround myself with a very tight-knit mod team. They're always there. Also, as I said, I'm pretty strong-headed. If someone crosses me, they won't live to tell the tale. But yeah, I mean, get a good mod team. There are loads of mods out there that will offer to help you. I mean, I know loads, and I'm just like, oh, all of you guys are willing to help me. This is so lovely. And if anyone talks shit in your chat, they will just ban them. Someone's using the thorn, really. Yeah.
Man, there's.
If you're averaging sort of 3 or 4 viewers or that sort of number, see if you can persuade just your friends to come and sit in your stream. Trolls are deterred by large numbers. It seems to me. If you're the only one in the stream, I've seen streams where people have come in with 1 or 2 viewers and gone, are there any mods here? And the streamer's gone, no. And then they just start chatting shit, and it's like, huh, adorable. You think that we can't just ban you as the streamers, but numbers do deter them. So if you can just get a couple of friends to sit in. Also, the smaller streams hashtag on Twitter, that will introduce the people, and you lot can support each other and help each other. It's been made so easy by Guardian Outpost. and all of those guys that supported it. It's really lovely, and that is a guy with a shotgun. Oh wow. Oh no, this is bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, my advice is like what I do. I'm just nice to them.
Kill them
Because
with
what they
kindness.
want is they want a reaction from you. They want you to be like, you know, raw at them. And if you're not like that, they tend to just leave.
Right.
You know, and if they don't and they don't get the hint, it's just banned. Like I give everyone a chance. Like some people I've had come in the stream and they give it to you, and then I've just been nice, and they're like, oh, actually, I'm gonna stick around.
Sure.
Like, you know, like, wow, I wasn't expecting that, because they're expecting you to be rude. And if you just like take it, you know, I just think it always works for me, like being nice to them. And if it's not working and they, you know, and they continue, then I do just, you know, my mods know when to like ban people. It is about having good mods.
Yeah,
You know.
I would definitely say the
And
mods
being
are
on top of it, if you can't, you know, if you can't have a mod in, I know it's hard when you first start out. You know, to have your mods there all the time, because people are there, you know, in so many different streams. So yeah, it's just, you know,
I mean,
try and get your mods and try and be on it as quick as you can if it, you know, it is affecting you, and try not to like rise to that, you know, well, try not to come down to their level and just rise above it, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely say mods
it
is
is
a
hard
big thing.
if you get too many trolls. It is difficult, and I didn't know how to cope with it to start with, but it just keep your chin up. It's not gonna happen forever. You can get past it. And oh god,
Yeah.
there's a guy.
I just
Oh,
say
there's a
like
guy.
Keep your chin up. It won't be forever. If you get trolls, they will go. They don't stick around. Oh wow.
yeah, just say like if you do get
Ooh,
those
leggy.
trolls, like just ignore the comments. I know sometimes it can be hard if you do see them. Like I'm quite lucky because mods that I have usually get rid of things before I even notice it.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, that is the main thing. I know with like the Dames of Destiny streams, they always have to have at least one mod in, because the amount of trolls they get with being an all-female group, they do have a lot of trolls. So they literally never stream without a mod there, so you kind of have that protection. Not only for the streamer, but the other people in chat as well. They don't really just sat there in chat with some idiot running the mouth off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and actually, you just brought up a point that I want to make sure we touched on. Talk about the the Dames of Destiny, the Bungie bounty that they had several months back, and of course, I don't want to bring up anybody's specific name if the kind of conversation goes in that direction. But why don't we talk about that? Get your thoughts on what happened there and whatnot. So.
I wasn't around for that, so I'll put this one out.
Oh, it's hard to kind of like, it's weird because it's such an extreme version of the trolls that you'd see. Obviously it's not a nice thing for what happened to happen, because you know the Dames were putting themselves out there on the Bungie bounty, and it was about fun and all the rest of it, and then people kind of brought it down to a really inappropriate level. But it's the same thing with, I can never remember her name, the girl who does Feminist Frequency, if anyone's seen that. And I know she had like her address put online and death threats and all the rest of it, just for bringing obviously these topics to light about females in, you know, modern culture.
Sure.
But yeah, it just seems to be there seems to be that small group of people who like want to take it to an extreme, because you're not accountable for what you're saying when you're online, because you're behind a keyboard. Or that's the way people see it anyway.
What? I'm totally confused about where I am on the map. Sorry, I'm like, where
You always get
am I?
lost on this map now.
I'm so lost, I swear.
I'm terrible at PvP.
Yeah, in fact, we just had a wonderful troll in chat.
really?
No, it's not against you guys, against me. It was a stupid troll too. I'm just like I care what you think about my channel. Anyway, I mean, it's and honestly, yeah, it's
Thanks for adding to the
thanks again. Anyway, I'll let you guys continue. Is there any other thoughts on that? On what happened that day?
I didn't see that. Day, so I wasn't around for it.
Yeah, it was just
I think one of the things as well is when Belle talked about it afterwards, and she was like, "We need to talk about these issues." This is one thing, like again for me as well, is everyone's like, "Oh no, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about it. If we talk about it, it'll go away." It won't go away. It's just gonna stay there. It's, you know, it's good that people can talk about these issues, and I think, you know, even if it wasn't about females in general, it's like at least maybe one person might listen to you and think, you know what, now I am going to ignore those trolls just because you talked about it, and it's not just me, it's happening to. So
Sure.
It's like we gotta just support each other as well. Like we, 9 days out of 10, we don't want to be like, you know, in that position. Nobody wants to have that happening to them.
Sorry. Oh god.
So it's like talking about it and supporting each other and being there for each other, which is why it's good to like network as well. You know, with other girls that game. You're like, you know, yeah, we are just normal gamers and that's how we want to be seen, but we are put in that like, you know, group of being a girl gamer, and those things tend to only happen to us. You know, those. But then I have known a lot of lads that have been streaming and have, I mean, you just have a troll yourself, like, that do have, you know, trolls that come in. But, yeah.
But one thing I'd like to add as well is having the support of male gamers as well, which is a big thing, because if there's a troll in the chat, I know it might sound weird, but if you have got those males as well kind of going, whoa, what are you doing, dude?
Right.
It kind of makes them feel stupid. It makes them feel stupid. And I mean, as well, for a female going into a stream as well, you want to feel like you can chat in that stream and be welcome. And it's like, you know, I have been in some chats where it's like, oh, there's a girl in chat. And then it's like, kind of, everyone homes in on you. As BK said before, she's had that experience as well, where it's good to go into a male or female streamer's chat and just be treated as a normal human being.
For sure, for sure.
My favourite one was when I turned up in stream, and within 3 minutes of me posting in chat, I counted 6 people whispering me asking me for my number, and I was like, and I'm not coming back here.
Oh wow.
And I have not been back there. I was like,
man, no girls ever asked for my number. And I'm the streamer. I mean, come on, girls. I have a number. No. But yeah, I mean that's one of the things that's definitely unique about you know, or not, I shouldn't say unique, but it just, you know, it's different about streaming between being a guy and a girl, and just being a gamer and just being in the community. Because obviously I'm not, you know, I don't, you know, find myself with these same issues at all, not even near. So it's very interesting. I don't have my super. I thought I had my super. Hey, we won anyways. That's cool. All right, but once again, guys,
I think I didn't get a single.
I just get Ingrid's your number. Oh yeah, you did, Heidi. Anyway, so we can go ahead and kind of start wrapping up a little bit. And again, don't hesitate if there's something you know that comes up and you want to talk about it, by all means. But why don't we kind of start to wind this thing down by who were some of your influences, whether male or female, in the streaming world, and that maybe, you know, helped you decide what you want to do, or you kind of model your stream after.
Should I go first, guys?
Yeah, sure.
I have a list.
Just prepared.
Quite obviously, I'm going to name Guardian Outpost. I mean, I feel like that's probably unanimous, or at least is the contributing factor. Because I mean, I turned up in a stream on recommendation from Griff from Resolute. It was like, go and drop my boy Dave a follow and say hi from me. I dropped in. I was like, okay, Griff sent me hello, expecting a bit of backlash. It's the complete opposite. And I was just like, oh my god, a stream I can chill in and actually talk in and feel welcome and actually feel sort of valued as a person rather than just a viewer. It was incredible actually for me, because I've just been watching like Gasali and Broman, where nothing bad about them, but they can't interact with their chat on a personal level to every single person.
Right.
There's just too many people, far too many people, and they do a sterling job of looking at their chat, but it was just sort of, I'm just a number here at the moment, and it was just so lovely in Guardian Outpost chat. And I've been looking around. I'm in quite a lot of streams. I'll lurk there, and I go into my friends' streams that particularly KJ Hovey, the Manigator, and even laced up Lauren, who I don't actually go to her stream very much, but she's got it on the nail in my opinion. It's perfect, her stream. She's got good interface, good interaction, and really decent gameplay. I looked at her, I was like, damn, I don't want to go against you. You're really good. So yeah, it was really nice watching her stream and just going, everything about this is really nice, and your mods are just destroying anybody who trolls. She had on-point mods as well, and I was just going in and I was like, this is a comfortable stream. Hovey's stream, the mods are insane, I love them to bits, but it's really nice and cozy in there. Manigator, same as, and then the Guardian Outpost, of course. I mean, all the smaller streams community, it would take me so long to list them. But I've been in pretty much every single one, and they're all really, really lovely. I don't have any complaints about any of them, and that's a nice community to sort of build through. It's very nice.
Okay. Anybody else just? Yeah.
I didn't used to watch streams before I streamed. The only stream I used to watch was my boyfriend. Which is really bad. I didn't really get the whole, like, I was like, why would you want to watch streams? Like, when you can just play the game? That's really weird. Like, and then people were like, it's kind of like, you know, like when you watch football? Like, you can't actually play the game, but you watch it and you enjoy it. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I started streaming. And I was like, I don't know, like maybe I should go and check out some other people. So I just went and checked them out, but I just want my stream to be like a happy place where everyone can like chill and get on and have fun and have a chat if they want to, or just hang and watch me be silly, because I'm a bit silly. Yeah, I don't really have someone that I kind of look up to, I suppose, because I didn't used to watch streams before I started.
Yeah, no, I'm probably the same in that respect. I can't say anybody's really inspired me. I just took the words from someone saying, oh, go try streaming. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And I thought, oh, okay then. And it was roughly about that same time that I met the likes of He-Man and Destiny Drops, and they're the people I started playing with on Xbox, and He-Man streams as well. And he was always like a lot of fun to play with. He's probably in the chat right now. And
just said sup nerds.
And it's really from them, and then the support smaller streams. You know, going into Garden Outposts, I've gone on to other people like Danos Dies Derping, Zombie Calorie,
I love Zombie.
people like that, and they're all such a nice, welcoming streams that you get welcomed every time you come in. Everyone's really nice and chill, and that's kind of what I would like mine to be in the future, as long as people laughing at how I punch bombs because I forget that they're a bomb and then kill myself.
Okay. Anybody else that hadn't got any?
Well, now I'll go next. Obviously, Guardian Outpost, which is the main one where we all met. For me, some other streamers, I love Tefty Teft. I think he's really good at interacting with his chat, even when it's a bit hectic. He tries his best, and I just think he's quite positive, which is awesome. Some others is Ignite. Ignite is like got crazy energy. I don't know how he does it. He can stream for ridiculous hours, and he's still on top of the world at the end of it. And one I found from a raid from Ignite is the Titan King, as we call him. The Team Genius. I love him. He's awesome as well. Try to think of anyone else. There is loads. I do watch loads of people. One person I'm glad has started streaming is Evil Aura. I love Evil Aura stream, especially the music. I go for the
Agreed.
Yeah, there's loads really. I'll watch some Planet Destiny every now and again as well, which they're cool. Everyone in there is cool. But yeah, that's it really. They're my main one, other than my sisters, of course.
We are freaking awesome.
Oh, pants! I just shoulder charged someone and then his buddy shoulder charged me. How rude.
Oh no.
And then those are just like, oh, I love my TitanSisters. Oh, pants.
I love you, really, sisters.
Yeah, man, I said that out loud.
Well, this is awkward.
All right, is anybody else that didn't have a chance to go yet?
Lou?
Lou, have you got anyone else?
Yeah, I think it's just getting outpost, as you all said. I really do enjoy Copen and Pooty show. They are so
Oh, yeah.
lovely, and it's always to go there and it's like, oh, yeah, they are so happy to see you, and yeah, it's just great. I don't have someone who inspired me that much, but yeah, there are some great streams just to chill and hang, and yeah,
Fantastic.
I just, yeah.
All right.
That hunter, who does he think
Man,
he is?
that guy shooting me. What a jerk. Anyway, so all right. So any closing thoughts? I mean, I guess I don't know, everybody had a chance to kind of get that. Did anybody miss? I think everybody said their piece, right? So, but any closing remarks? Anything we want to talk about before we completely close her down? Anything we didn't get to that maybe you guys want to talk about?
Just maybe like guys and girls, because I mean you don't always know on Twitch whether people are actually girls that could be trolling you as well, you know. But just try and have respect for us. Like, you know, we are just gamers. We're just enjoying the game as much as the lads are enjoying it. Probably sometimes more. So we have our little girly ways with it. But yeah, like just show us some respect. Come in, hang out, have fun, you know, and be normal. Treat us like normal, because we are just normal.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
As long as we can be, really.
I'm not, but I tried to come across that way on my stream.
Yeah, I definitely see that. Hopefully, there'll be a day where it won't even be a thought of if it's a girl gamer or if male gamer. Like, you know, there wouldn't be a distinction there. Hopefully, one day, you know, so it's not even a thought. You know, I generally don't put a whole lot of thought to it when I'm playing. If I'm playing with somebody, it's a guy or girl. You know, it's just as long as I am enjoying my time with that individual, it really doesn't matter to me in that respect. But let's go ahead and go around. If we really feel like we covered everything, why don't we go around and let you guys? I wanted to say pimp yourself, but that would be probably poor choice of words. But like tell everybody where you guys can be found, your Twitters, your Twitch addresses, your Instagrams, if you got those. Any like, this is the time where you can self promote and, you know, essentially sell yourself. Okay, maybe again, poor choice of words.
Maybe not the best again.
So I'll pick. Yeah.
Going to die.
He's got my back.
Okay, I'll just pick. Angel Eyes, you get to go first. You're first in the alphabet.
Okay. Okay. You can find me on Twitch. My Twitch is AngelEyes66. And on Twitter, it's annoying because someone nicked that and it's a bot. So it's Angel_Eyes66. I'm on Twitter all the time, so I'll tell you when I go live. I don't have an Instagram. I don't do Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook. So yeah.
Ah, you bugger.
I suppose you were going to be picking.
Oh, okay. All right, BK, you go next.
I was gonna say we're British. We just wait for each other.
Yeah, too polite.
Being too polite.
So for me, my Twitch and Twitter handle are the same. It's BK Stream. Again, I'm mostly active on Twitter at the moment. I'm also helping out with VGM, Video Game Mind. You can catch me on either of those. Stream isn't live at the moment, but again, follow me on Twitter and you'll know when it's back up and running.
No, I'm gonna burn out.
I'm getting wrecked.
Okay.
What is this?
That's mine. Yeah, I thought one of you gals. Anyway, I thought one of you were coming to kill me, and anyway. So all right, Laura.
You haven't upset us that badly yet. Me, you can find me on Twitter, same username as here, Laura Apocalyptic. I go by everywhere because we're keeping it simple. Oh, good lord, there is someone on top of me.
Really, Laura?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter pretty much, and I obviously have a Twitch. I stream. I just got a nice double. I didn't. But yeah, you can find me there. I post 10 tons of random stuff, but Also, I will let you know when I go live. I try and support my fellow like Titan Sisters. We actually have a collective Twitter at Titan Sisters, all one word. If you'd like to follow, like support all of us at once, we have. I stole the Twitter handle and didn't tell them. And then everybody started messaging me. Be like, who's taking our Twitter handle? And I'm like, oh yeah. What do you say about that? But yeah, you can find us on Twitter together, and any one of us. If you find one of us, you'll find the rest. We're always talking to each other on Twitter.
Sure.
But yeah, come find us. We don't bite. I get angry at the Crucible, but we don't bite. Oh, I'm gonna die here. He fucked up. Somebody else?
Princess Nods, you're up next.
Okay. So yeah, mine's really easy. Princess Nods on pretty much everything. Nods is normal princess, and then Nods is Nardz, so Z if you're in America. And yeah, like Twitter. I'm a bit of a Twitter addict, so I probably should go to meetings about it. I will always post on Twitter all day, every day. I'm always on there promoting other people as well. I'm always retweeting stuff of other people's streams. YouTube, and that is also youtube.com/. I haven't updated anything to YouTube for a little while, but I am hoping to do a few vlogs and stuff about my daily life, because I do have some like little crazy days and rants and things. So that should be pretty fun. Yeah, and just check me out on Twitch whenever you can. I'm live right now, but once we finish, like, I'll be going to bed because I have uni early in the morning, so I'm probably going to take that opportunity to sleep. And yeah, just whenever I go live on Twitch, I will always tweet out that I'm live. So yeah, please come follow me on both. That would be lovely. Well, on all three.
Okay. Very good. And last, and of course, once again, not least, Lou. Lou, you're next. You're gonna close this out.
Yeah, my name everywhere is Lumich. It's LU3M1C. Pretty everywhere, like Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. I don't have a Instagram. Yeah, it's the same. When I go live, I always tweet it out like crazy. So just follow my Twitter and you can't miss me live. So
sure.
Yeah, and also follow our TitanSisters Twitter. So
that's Twitch, because we hope to stream from there soon.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm getting a blessing.
Lots of exciting plans for the future with the Titans.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing all of you guys grow and what you guys look to do. And thanks once again for staying up. It's super late where you guys are, and I appreciate the efforts that you guys have put in to come and hang out and chat with me on this little stream I got here. And
thank you for having us on.
The pleasure's.
And thank you for all my follows. Like, I haven't been able to like thank everyone because we've been chatting, but everyone that's come over and followed my channel, like, thank you ever so much for pushing me towards my 1K, which I'm really pleased.
Right on, right on. How close are you? How close are you?
I'm on 900. I just refreshed actually to check. I'm on 911.
911. Right on. And so, guys, once again, if you hit exclamation mark TitanSisters in chat, I'll just leave that as a command. So you guys can always have that, whether you're watching this on the video on demand or on YouTube. Make sure you check it out in the chat. As long as the bot's up, you can pull that up. Today.
Thank you.
So yeah, that'll give you a link to all those great all the great streamers that was with us tonight. So once again, when we go ahead and enter now, so everybody can go to bed. It was a perfect time to end it because we just won that match.
Yeah,
I had a 4.0. Man, I wasn't dying very much.
20 punch kill hype.
There I am at the bottom, holding everyone up.
No reward, as usual.
But yeah. So yeah, once again, definitely check out all their streams, all their Twitch accounts, all their Twitters, all the things. Click on the links, do the follows, and once again, I do appreciate it. Also, I appreciate PlayNation.io. Make sure you go check them out on the internet, on the webs. They got everything you're gonna need as a new and growing streamer, from Twitch overlays to Twitch graphics, just your info panels, to they have instructional videos over there. There's blogs. You know, it's a way to help you grow your stream. So check it out, PlayNation.io. I didn't say PlayStation again, did I? I think last time I said like PlayStation.io. No,
So,
PlayNation.io.
not singing the awesome song. Angry Iceberg has too many viewers for me to be singing the bloody awesome song, alright?
All right. So anyway, so until next week, this is Angry Iceberg with the Titan Sisters saying goodnight, and thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video. And I hope you guys enjoyed what we talked about and maybe learned a thing or two, and can maybe your world has been expanded. I don't know. Hopefully it's that we've made some small impact on the issue at any rate. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.